Hello, welcome back to Storytime at Nana's house. Always so very good to have you here. So continuing reading out of our 365 Bible stories and prayers. And today we're going to read about, Noah. And this is called God Tells Noah to Build an Ark. So this is just part one of the story. And I will continue with it in the next day or two. Here we go. God tells Noah to build an ark, found in Genesis chapter 6, verses 9 to 22. In the world outside Eden, Adam and his children's children lived a different life from the one that God had planned for them. Even so, God didn't forget them and never stopped loving them, but more and more of the people forgot God and stopped loving Him. After many years, God became very unhappy. The world was not how He wanted it to be. His people had become more and more evil. He decided to put an end to it all. The world needed a new beginning. God decided to send a huge flood to wash away everything that was bad. But there was a man called Noah who loved God. Noah and his family were good and kind and obeyed and served God. God gave Noah very careful instructions and told him to get ready for the flood. God told Noah to build an enormous boat called an ark. He told him to fill it with two of every kind of animal in the world. Noah told his neighbors what God was planning, but they all laughed at him because there wasn't a lake or a sea anywhere nearby. But Noah ignored them. He set to work on the ark. He worked hard with his sons for months and months and months. He built an ark so big that it was as high as the tallest tree. When the ark was finished, Noah gathered together all the creatures as God had told him. The line of animals went on, but soon they were all safely on board. Then Noah loaded the ark with enough food to last for a long time. As soon as Noah, his wife, his sons, and their wives were safely on board with the animals, God shut the door firmly behind them. Then it began to rain. Slowly at first, and then faster and harder. The rain beat down on earth like an enormous drum. Streams turned into rivers. Rivers flowed into seas. Soon all the seas joined together as one. The water spread and rose across God's earth until not even the tops of the highest mountains could be seen. It rained without stopping for 40 days and 40 nights. There was nothing to see but water. At last the rain stopped and the waters began to go down. Noah sent a raven to see if there was any dry land, but there wasn't. Noah waited 7 more days and then tried again. This time he sent a dove, which returned carrying a bright new olive leaf in its beak. Noah knew that the water was going down and the plants and trees were growing again. Noah sent the dove out again 7 days later. It did not return. Now Noah knew the floods had completely gone and it was safe to leave the ark. Noah opened the doors of the enormous boat and all the animals went out onto dry land. There God made Noah a promise. He promised that he would never again destroy the world with the flood. Whenever you see a rainbow in the sky, he said, remember my promise and know that I will keep it. Wow. I think that's the end, I believe. It is. Oh my goodness. And God is right. God doesn't lie. When God says something, He means it. God will never lie to you. God will never hurt you. God will never betray you. It's time for me to go, my friend, but before I do, I want to encourage you to continue letting your light shine by being kind. And I also want to encourage you to dive into the Bible yourself and study the scriptures, and you seek and search as well. Thanks again for stopping by. Until next time, take care of yourselves. God bless you. And remember that this Nana right here loves you. Take care.